Dasharatha is the king of the city of Ayodhya. He has 4 sons, Ram being the oldest and his most favorite. After a long education, Vishwamitra comes to ask for Dasharatha's help. He wants Ram to help him fight off the demons who've been harassing them while performing their practices. Dasharatha is very hesitant, but then he sends Ram and Lakshman to fight the demons with Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra first takes him to a forest where Ram fights off a woman Rakshas named Tarka. After that, he's taken to Vishwamitra's ashram, and he's supposed to withhold the Rakshasas while the rishis are performing their sacrifice, their yagnas. After that, they go to the city of Mithila, where King Janak has a wedding arranged for his daughter. The only condition is that the person who is to marry Sita, his daughter, has to pick up the bow and string it. No one else is able to do it, but Ram single-handedly picks up the bow, and their wedding is arranged. Not only that, Ram's brothers and Sita's cousins and sisters are also arranged with the marriage, and they're all brought back to Ayodhya. After they come back, Dasharatha has announced that Ram will be the next king, but Kaikeyi does not like that. So with the help of her servant maid, Mantra, they remember the 2 boons Dasharatha give Kaikeyi. And Kaikeyi asks that Ram is exiled to forest for 14 years and that her son Bharat becomes king. Dasharatha is not pleased, but he asks Ram to do so. When Bharat comes back and hears about this, he's very hurt and he wants Ram to come back. So he goes after Ram, telling him that their father has died because he's been heartbroken. But Ram says he can't come back and asks Bharat to leave and rule the kingdom. But Bharat doesn't want to do that, so he takes Ram's slippers and puts him on the throne and stays away from Ayodhya. Ram then, to get away from everyone, goes away to a different part of the forest where he meets his old friend Gu, and he takes them and asks them to cross the river so that no one can come after them again. Gu takes him on his boat and crosses the river and takes Ram to the south side of the forest, where Ram is faced with more difficulties. Ram, Sita, and Lakshman have their house when one day a woman Rakshas, Shurpankhar, comes and wants to seduce Ram and Lakshman, but after failing, she goes to kill Sita, but Lakshman comes in the way and cuts off her nose. She goes back shrieking to her brother Khar, and Khar sends out his whole entire army, only to find that Ram has beheaded all 14,000 of his soldiers. Then Shurpankhar goes back to her brother Ravan, and Ravan is then amazed by Sita's beauty and wants her for him. He sends out his uncle Marich, who's also a survivor of the battles with Vishwamitra. He turns into a golden deer and pulls Rama away from Sita. Lakshman is staying back to protect Sita. When Ram shoots the golden deer, Marich, who's actually a demon, yells out for help in Ram's voice. So Sita thinks Ram is in trouble, but Lakshman knows it is a trap that the demon has set out. So he tells Sita to stay in the house, and he leaves to go after Ram. When he's away, Ravan comes disguised as a rishi, and he takes away Sita in his plane type vehicle. When Ram and Lakshman come back, they find that Sita is gone, and on their way to find him, they see that their friend, a vulture, Jatayu, is hurt, and he tells them that Ravan has taken Sita away by air. On the way, Ram meets Hanuman, who takes him to Sugriv, and Sugriv talks about his rivalry with his brother Vali. Ram, in exchange for Vali's death, asks for Sugriv to help find Sita, and Sugriv agrees to do so. Ram kills Vali, and Sugriv sends out a search party. Hanuman jumps across the ocean, goes into Lanka and sees Sita, and tells him that Ram will be coming. In the process, he also burns most of Lanka when Ravan sets his tail on fire. He comes back and tells Ram that Sita is in Lanka. Ram goes to the edge, the shore, and builds a bridge with the whole entire monkey army. They go and then they fight with the help of Ravan's brother Vibhishan. Ravan also has this brother named Kumbhakarna, who sleeps for 6 months of the year and wakes up for 2 days just to eat and goes back to sleep. Kumbhakarna is woken up to fight against Ram, but Ram also destroys him. Then Ravan's son Indrajit comes, and he kills Lakshman, but with the help of Hanuman and some herbs, they're able to revive Lakshman. After 10 hard days of battle, Ram goes and he kills off Ravan and gives the kingdom to Vibhishan. He then finds Sita, but is not really pleased to see her. He makes her walk through fire to test if she's pure or not. After that is done and that is settled, they go back to Ayodhya, where Ram is king. But Ram has heard from his kingdom that many people think Sita is not pure, so he sends away Sita and banishes her, even though she's pregnant. She has two sons named Love and Kush. A couple years down the line, when Ram has the Ashwamedh Yagna, he sends out a horse and for people to capture him to fight them back. But Love and Kush weren't allowed to even participate in this, capture the horse. They fight out the whole entire Ayodhya army until they see Ram come at them as an individual. Ram understands that these are his sons, and he takes them back to the kingdom. But Sita has suffered so much that she goes back into the Mother Earth. And Ram, with the grief, makes Love and Kush the king, and he also goes into the river, followed by Sugriv, and takes his life.